Hey everybody, hey everybody. What are you guys up to? What are you guys up to? I hope you guys are fresh and active, and I'm your MC tonight, and I can tell you guys it's gonna be amazing. Are you guys ready? Please give me some fire on the chat room. Give me some fire, guys. Just a bit about myself, guys. My name is Nete Manzangani, all the way from the Eastern Cape originally. But in terms of where I stayed all over, and I've got 8 years in the company. And
Recording in
I started,
progress.
guys, just 8 years ago. I started, guys, just 8 years ago in the company. When I was broken in my life, and I didn't know what I was gonna do. I tried all sort of things, to try to change my life and really pave a way for my future. And um, from the taxi industry, guys, um, I then left to I then went to university. I was now doing sports management. After trying so many things, just like I said, guys, from washing taxis in the streets, from buying meat in the streets, going to door to selling meat. And I then decided to say, you know what, let me go to university and things maybe will change. And I went to university, guys. And when I got to school, I think just within 2 weeks, one thing that I realized about myself, I realized that I didn't like school. I wasn't excited with the fact that I was at school. And I just felt like I was in the wrong place. And that was really bothering me, guys. But from there, I was frustrated. I didn't know what I was gonna be doing. My first year, out of that frustration, guys, I failed 6 subjects, and I only passed one subject. And but again, next year I had to do it again. But I wasn't telling myself that I want to be killing this time around. I'm gonna be studying, and I'm gonna be, passing all my subjects. It was just a matter of saying, let me stick around the university. And I was just feeling like there was a business that I was gonna get, a business that I was gonna do. And guess what? Through a Facebook inbox, my beautiful sponsor, Nomba Samaseti, found me through the inbox, Facebook inbox, and she was like, "Hey, Snam, I want us to do business together." And I said, "What business is that?" She said, "Have you ever heard about Herbalife?" I didn't know anything about Herbalife at the time. She said, "Hey, we can make the money, we can travel the world, we can be in control of our lives, we can do everything we want to do." And I said, "Yeah." And she was like, "Yeah." I didn't have the money to sign up. Oh my goodness. But I was so excited about the possibility of where I can be in my life. And there was someone that was like, "We can do this thing together." And from there, guys, I called my beautiful wife. I was like, "Baby, there's this opportunity. Can you just borrow me 450 rand? I want to get in this business. I'm going to take my life to the next level." She was like, "Yo, I know you, baby." And guess what? She gave me that 450 rand, and I signed up in the company. In my first 3 days, I made 3,450 rand. I was a brand new senior consultant. I wasn't aware of that. And this lady, my sponsor, called me saying, "Wow, my boy, you are a brand new senior consultant. You on 35% discount. I'm super proud of you." I loved the energy. I loved everything in that moment. I knew my life was never going to be the same again. I was fired up, and I kept doing this business, guys. And I kept doing what has to be done. I kept working on my results, just like as you can see. I kept attending the meetings. I kept showing up at times when I didn't feel like showing up. And guess what, guys? 3 years later, we found ourselves in the appraisers team, 11 top 1% worldwide in the company. Guys, it's amazing to be out there. We've been traveling all over around the world. Got ourselves nice cars. We built our homes. We've got ourselves, an apartment that is in Thames Bay. And it's just amazing, guys. And I can tell you right now, this is just the beginning. We are only getting started. And I've never been excited like this, guys. Let's get going. Woo! Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready? So, what you want to, guys, as someone, for example, who's invited here, first thing when you are getting to something, you always want to understand what is this thing, where is it coming from, what's the story about this whole thing, right? And that's exactly what I'm going to be doing right now. I'm going to be taking you guys through the background of the company so that you can understand who we are, where we come from. Then you can always find a way to know where we're going when you know where you come from. Let's go to Melo. Okay, guys, the main reason we are here tonight, just like I said, we're here, guys, just to help people understand who we are honestly as the company. And you always gonna be taking some screenshots because background it's very important, right? So basically within the company, you can be here, maybe you wanna make you wanna be on shape, you wanna make some money, or maybe you just want an exciting community. Maybe you saw on Herbalife on social media, you saw the fit camps, you saw whatever that you saw. So people come in the company for different reasons. Some they come just to make an extra cash. Some they come to build a fortune. That's exactly what I came for in Herbalife. I came to build fortune in Herbalife because I can actually become who I wanted to become. And other people, they are just here, for an example, just for the products. And just like I said, other people, they're just here, guys, just for the community, you know. So people are here for different reasons. That's one of the other things we got to understand. So guys, why Herbalife, for an example? At this time right now, one nutrition, if there was ever a time to get people guys in the products, and this is the time, because one, people they don't even understand sometimes what they need to eat. Even the ones who understand what they eat, you know, when they focus on the food, that doesn't apply, that doesn't give them those nutrients they need in their bodies. But you'll find that they don't see a need to start getting on a healthy journey. So us as Herbalife, what we stand for inspiring people, we're showing people what has to be done. So if there was ever a time, honestly, to get people in the products, this is the time, especially in Africa. You know, there's so much of obesity. So you want to get people in the products so that people can really understand the power of nutrition. Guys, people are unemployed. Once again, if there's a time to build this business, guys, this is the time. You just have to tell people about the business opportunity, which is you are about to find out more. Aging population, guys, from not eating right, from not making some money, definitely, guys, uzawuguga. So yes, Dr. Forward. So our history, guys, one, just like I said, you want to know who we are. So the company was founded by a gentleman, which is Mike Hughes. Mike Hughes, when he found this company, in fact, that's a bit of the story. At 16 years, he was out of school already, hustling, you know. But at 23, he started Herbalife. At 23 age, he started Herbalife, guys. You can imagine. So you want to be asking yourself, how old are you right now? And I can tell you right now, we're all behind, guys. Mike Hughes started this whole movement at the age of 23. And I can tell you right now, guys, if we can all feel like we are behind, we can take this thing to the next level. When was that? That was in 1990. And for you, this is 2024. So let's take this thing to the next level. And basically, what he wanted to get people, who wanted to lose weight, just to lose weight in a healthy way, because his mom, she was a model and died because she was using, she was using products that resulted here to be dying. But Matthew said, I want to get people to reach their own body goals, but in a healthy way. So you are safe, guys, and you have life. You just get in the product. So it's very important that you understand the facts about the company, guys. This will give you confidence to understand who you are, because you're going to be meeting people in the streets, but you got to know who we are as the company. One thing about us, guys, we've got an amazing products. The business has been there for over 40 years. So that should tell you that this is not one of those things, guys, that come and go. I mean, within the world, guys, over 90 governments all around the world said, yes, you can bring this opportunity to our country. Our people will definitely benefit on this. So it's very important that you keep those kind of things in mind. Guys, we've been growing. We've been growing and growing and growing since the company started. Imagine, guys, over 8.1 billion guys suggested in retail sales. Imagine that. Just like I told you, this is just the beginning. Next year, we're going to be saying a different story about our growth. So those are the kind of things you want to keep in your mind, guys, about us as the company. Guys, this is very important, right? This is not one of those this is not a company that comes from a corner where you don't even really understand who's behind the product. We're not doing maybe the product on a shack in the corner. Do you guys get what I'm saying? These are the scientists, the best scientists. Some of them, I just know them when I was still studying at school, and when I got in Herbalife, I'm like, I've heard about this gentleman, guys, we've got the best scientists, in the world that are behind our products. So this is just one of the best. In fact, we are the best nutritional company in the world, guys. Imagine over 300 scientists and doctors, with 50 PhDs. That's just amazing. It just tells you that we're a proper company. And once you have that in your mind, you're going to be building your Herbalife business because you understand we are number one, baby. I'm telling you. Are you guys ready? Guys, just like I said, we are not the company, that's, guys, we're the best. We manufacture the products, within the proper structures. Everything is well structured, everything is proper. Guys, we've got Cristiano Ronaldo as the brand ambassador of the team. In fact, not even the brand ambassador, we in partnership with Cristiano Ronaldo. But guess what, guys? Cristiano Ronaldo, if this company wasn't the best, it's impossible that Cristiano Ronaldo was going to be part of us. But guess what? Just by having Cristiano Ronaldo, you don't have to say much. So for me, I was like, who I am not to be part of Herbalife when Cristiano Ronaldo is part of the company. But guess what? Not only Cristiano, guys, over 300, athletes all around the world, guys, that we are supporting, that are part of us. So that should tell you the product doesn't have the banned substances. Anyone can get in the products, right? So you want to keep that in your mind, guys. Just like I said, even here in South Africa, guys, come on, guys, come on. Mamelodi Sundowns, the number one team in Southern Africa. Come on, guys. In Africa is part of us. So this should tell you the substances, there's no substances in these products. Anyone can get in the products, just like I said. So this is kind of one of the other things that will help you, to tell, people about this product. You don't have to say much, guys. Right now, these kind of things, they speak for us, guys, with the best, with the best, with the best, with the best, with the best. So, guys, wow, my goodness, where do I even start? What we've been waiting for right now, guys, we've got whole speakers that are lined up and ready to share a bit of their stories. And most importantly, guys, we're going to be learning from these superstars. But right now, guys, I'm about to introduce this woman that you see in the screen, guys. We met back then in university. I was broken. I could see this lady, carrying some plastics, Herbalife plastics that were so sexy. And I'm like, okay, this lady is doing Herbalife. And when I got started, she was the first person who got me tasted the Rebuild Strength. And if there's one thing, guys, that I can tell you, during our time in university, when I was going through a lot, and sometimes even when I'm hungry, I will just ask her if she doesn't have some food, and she will assist me with some food. But if there's one thing that I can tell you is that, guys, we built this business, guys, when we were students, and our goal and our dream was never to work. She graduated and dropped out. But anyway, she never go out there and look for a job, because why? He built her Herbalife business right from the beginning. When he graduated, there was no need for her now to look for a job. Today, we are talking about executive president's team member, Sizom Bokoti. Guys, please, let's welcome here up on our screens. Let's go. Please, let's give some fire. Yes, sir.
Oh, thank you so much, Netemba, for that awesome introduction. Guys, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Just give me thumbs up if you can hear me. Okay, perfect. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Sizokazim Bokoti. I am an executive president's team, as Netemba has mentioned, and I joined Herbalife in 2015. All I wanted was just to get in shape. I didn't know anything about the business, but Luckily enough, I was exposed to the product in my house because my aunt was using the product. So I didn't get an inbox, guys, like Snetemba. Snetemba was important. He got an inbox. I didn't get an inbox. I was exposed to the product in our household, and I never looked back. My aunt lost 23 kilos, and that's when there was a brand that was popular at that time. So when I saw her losing so much, I asked her, what are you using? And she said Herbalife. I didn't know much about Herbalife at that time. Herbalife was not that exposed to us as it is now. So I mentioned a different brand, and she was like, darling, no, 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 no. It's not that. It's Herbalife. And she took the shake out of the cupboard, and that was the tropical shake flavor. You can get that sensation of that shake flavor on your banana shake. So little about me, my background, I am also from Eastern Cape. This call is started by Eastern Cape people. So funny. I'm also from Eastern Cape. I joined Herbalife as a student. I was not really, really broke, but I needed the money. I really, really needed the money. I didn't know much about the business that I stated, but fast forward doing the business part-time as a student, I managed to become a GET team member in 3 years, being a student, doing it part-time. And then in 2 years' time, I became a president's team after that. So I became a president's team in 5 years' time. So I just want you to think about this. Have a 5-year plan for your business, because if you don't have a plan for your business is going to fail. I never looked back because there were people who were already paved the way for me, because I was attending meetings, and Snetemba would tell me all the time, let's go to the meeting, Sizzle. Even if I have assignments, Sizzle, let's go to the meeting. So make sure that you tune into the meetings, guys. And the rest is history, guys. The travel, the only thing that really, really kept me excited, it was the taste of the products, the energy I got from the products, guys. And the travel to me is everything. As I did tourism management at school, so I just wanted to travel the world. I've been to France, I've been to Dubai, I've been to Turkey, I've been there's a lot, guys. There's a lot of traveling. Like, I'm a top 1%, but with a president's team. So with my team, we managed to, you can hear, I didn't say I managed to. With my team, we managed to have the first president's team member in Namibia. Herbalife has been in Namibia for more than 22 years, and we managed to work together. Now imagine, who are you with in this call? Hold your hand with the person that you are with in this call, who's in your organization, because you are going to grow together. And make sure that you are accountable, because it's all about teamwork and working together, closely together. So let's move to the next slide. So my job here is easy. It's simple, guys. As the product, the stars of the show. So globally, over 5.1 billion servings have been sold since 2019. Those are the products that we all use, guys. If you don't have the products, your business is not going to work. As you've seen on my slide, results, as also with Snetemba as well, results. For you to sell, you need to know your products. Your customer, they need to know the products. But for you to know the products, you need to consume the products. And personal, what is this? Sorry. Personal consumption is very important, guys. I just want to ask now from the chat, guys, what are you having? Because now I am drinking my tea right now. What are you having? Just comment with what you're having. Can you move to the next slide? Let's go. You're having tea. I'm also having tea. Okay. Everyone around us is obese, guys. Nutrition is very important. What's important about our shakes is that we get 24 minerals and vitamins, we get carbohydrates, we get fiber, we get micronutrition. It is very important for you to know what you're putting in your body. And with our products, you get everything in. I usually say on my Instagram, if you are using a shake, you get 24 minerals and vitamin. Now imagine if you are to go to a pharmacy and want those 24 minerals and vitamins, you will spend way more than what you are paying for the shake. So the nutritional value is very, very, very premium and also good for us. So we can move to this next slide. So guys, can you kindly take a screenshot, because I want us to get moving. Those are the reasons of being overfed or undernourished under nutrition. So make sure that you are on point when it comes to nutrition, because once you have bad habits leads to obesity. So make sure that you use your Herbalife products. And let's move to the next slide. As Netima has mentioned, guys, our products, they are not made in the shack. It's a sit to fit. So they come from the farms and they are cultivated, and then there's quality. They go to the scientists, and then they are checked for quality, and they guarantee good nutrition. So you are in the right company that has the right product. And also remember, guys, the reason why our brand is called Herbalife is because it's made of herbs and it's plant-based. So there's no side effects. The only side effects, guys, I know is a glowing skin and banging body. So we can move to the next slide. Herbalife offers more than weight management, guys. We need to make sure that we understand that there's protein stack, there's energy products, there's immune support, there's health, there's heart health, there's collagen, there's body care, there's everything. There's gut health, not just weight management, guys. You need to know your products. So we can move to the next slide. So, guys, I have people who are going to share their testimonies. Where is my lady? Do we have her now? Can you guys please give us drum rolls and welcome Ashley Ngwe? Please, guys, can you just give her drums? Give her drums. Is she ready, guys? Is she ready? Is she ready? Is she ready?
Everybody, yes, I'm ready. I'm ready. Am I audible?
Yes, honey, you are.
All right. Thank you very much. Good evening. My name is Ashley Nkwe, all the way from Gaborone, Botswana. My background, I'm an accountant by profession, seasoned product operations management specialist. Herbalife found me about a year ago. I needed something to work on myself. I was in a very, very bad space, very desperate, needed something to manage my weight. I saw my sponsor, Katla Retzelelani, always carrying her product in the office, got interested, signed up, started immediately on the products, the basic, your stamp, your shake, your PDM, your multifiber, the tea, had me having energy for days, guys, and the multifiber. Fast forward, had an opportunity to go to Summer Spectacular, saw the bigger picture and never looked back. November last year, started on the transformations. I've been doing that for 8 months now, back to back. As you can see, these amazing results from inner nutrition to outer nutrition. The moment I wake up, I am on about 20 products in my household. I use it together with my kids. It's been amazing, and thank you so much, Herbalife, and I appreciate this opportunity. Got to make friends, loving community. It's been a ball of fire. As for my confidence, it's off the roof. I mean, everybody that I meet, I just radiate positive energy. People got interested and then got me thinking about the business side. That's how I really got started on the business side of things. It's been nothing but amazing. Thank you so much, guys. Have a lovely evening.
Thank you so much, Ashley. Amazing results, beautiful results. Is our brother ready? Is our brother ready? Ready.
Absolutely.
Take
Good
us
evening,
away.
beautiful people. How are you? I go by the name of Tlangelani, the Herbalife calisthenics guy, right? So I started on this amazing journey about 3 years ago when I needed something to gain some muscle mass. You know, I was already like into fitness, but I wasn't getting the results I needed, right? So I needed muscle mass. I needed something that's going to help me age gracefully. And wow, a couple of months into this amazing products, you know, my skin tone changed. I got the best physique of my lifetime. As you can see, my transformations off the charts. I've actually gone through 4 or 5 transformations through this amazing journey, right? So 6 months into the business, I actually won what is called a 21-day challenge. This is when you actually jump onto the products and you are rewarded for transforming your body, right? And the results speak for themselves, right? So fast forward in the business, I continued to progress, got more results. So I've lost weight, gained weight, got 6-pack. You see the legs are popping, everything is popping. Herbalife has been a godsend. One of my favorite products has to be this baby right here. It's Prolong. It's an intro workout, meaning that you use it during your workout. It's going to help you sustain energy, sustain your hydration. Amazing products, right? Yeah. And as our lovely MC, as well as our speaker that just mentioned that, yo, this amazing business is all about products and transformation. So results really get you into the business. I really got to transform not only my body, but also my financial status, because my results speak for themselves. Thank you so much for plugging in and hearing us out. Go back to the person who invited you, and cheers, guys.
Guys, you can see the results. We don't hire models. Those are ordinary people. It's someone just like you and me. And let me not finish time, Jay. Guys, I am honored to be introducing the next speaker. President's team member, Junior Koza. Take us away, my brother. Take us away.
Thank you so much for that introduction. Welcome, and good evening, everyone that is plugged onto the call. Fire up the chat box. Hi, guys. My name is Junior Koza. My background is in personal training and fitness modeling. I was a huge Herbalife skeptic. I said no to the Herbalife opportunity in 2015 when I first heard about it. I said no for 2 years straight. And eventually, you get no results from saying no, right? Eventually, my circumstances changed at home. My mom's house got flooded. And the person that invited me to the opportunity came back again. Thank God for that person's persistence. And he said, do you want to be where you are in the next couple of years? That's when I stopped being stubborn and I opened my mind to opportunities. And I eventually said yes. And I went to my first meeting, which is similar to this one, but it was a face-to-face meeting. After I got all the business information, I saw how incredible the business was. I didn't join necessarily for the products. I joined for the business opportunity. As you guys already know, in South Africa, we've got the highest unemployment in the world. So when I saw how incredible the business was and how you can climb up in the business, I said, what do I need to do? They said, get on the products. So I was already a snack. I had a 6-pack. I came from a competitive bodybuilding background. And I then started building my business by preparing on a 90-day challenge to showcase my results. And as I started taking people on a journey, I said, come join me on the journey. I'm using these products. We can all be accountability partners. Within 3 months, I got to the 50% discount. And believe it or not, I then started accumulating a lot of customers. Business, I was already making over 20,000 rands, guys. And then later on that year, exactly 12 months in business, I managed to buy my first car within 12 months of the journey, which is a BMW M135 convertible. And with this incredible business, I then wanted to move out of my mom's house. I went to Paris in 24 months in business, guys. I won't lie to you guys. My income, which is not typical, was already over 100,000 rands a month. And I hit the top level of the company within 3 years. The income has been quite top 1% of the company. You have a monthly income of over 100,000 rands per month. And I'm truly grateful because when I first joined this business, my goal was to retire my mom. I retired my mom. I've bought all the cars within the journey. I've traveled to 10 different countries. And, you know, I first started building the business alone, then started building an international business. But guess what, guys? Not only do you have the business opportunity, you can also maybe find your wife or your partner in the opportunity. I'm not telling you guys to now start looking for your wife now in the business. But what I'm saying is, as I was working, and I found someone just as aligned as I am, and I found my fiance in the business. As you guys can see the picture here, we're on vacation here. We're in Thailand. We took our parents to Thailand last year, and last year we were in LA. And a couple of months ago, we got to meet our network marketing mentor, Robert Kiyosaki. It was a life-changing event. We finally met our virtual mentor, and now we obviously know exactly how important this business is. You guys are actually in one of the fastest growing industries in the world, which is where
my slot comes in where I'll be speaking about the marketing plan. This is the part where you guys must take notes. The person that invited you maybe couldn't explain this part, but now let me explain to you guys exactly how the business works. So first, you need to use the products to get a wow result, right? Because great products lead to a great opportunity. So maybe your ultimate goal may be including enjoying the products at the best possible price because you can get them at a higher discount when you join, eating for free. Basically, when you start making a lot of money with the profits, you end up getting the products for free, basically, in a nutshell, when you start accumulating the customers. Maybe you want to feel good, feel better, earn an extra income, work around the people you want to work with. Maybe you also want to just inspire other people, because a lot of people actually join for the community, not necessarily the money. But those of you here that are here for the money, the traveling, building relationships, Herbalife has the solution for you. So I'm getting it all. I've got the network. I've got the wife now. I've got the friends. I've got the health. I'm still in my early 30s. I started Herbalife in my early 20s. And now I've actually got a plan for the rest of my life. So this is where you guys must start planning basically right now. Maybe you don't have your short-term goals, medium-term goals, and your long-term goals, right? So how do we make the money in the business? Well, there's two ways where we can make money, right? Number one, we always say we don't sell products, we sell transformations. And when we sell transformations, we're actually telling people, these are the results that I got, and I recommend that you use the same program that I'm using. So those of you guys that are training for the money, always remember, you need to know the product by using the products, because you are authentically going to be recommending. And then you'll earn an extra income by the people that buy the products from you. And you can then start supporting people achieve their personal goals. So we don't sell programs. We always find out when someone says, hey, Junior, how do I lose weight? The first thing I say is, what do you eat for breakfast? What is your goal? I then find out what the person eats. I then show them how simple our plan is, which is the best program. Then they start on a program after understanding what the program entails. Then we get them into our challenges. Then, now how do you get Herbalife to start paying you? By training and supporting a successful team. So when you hear about the incomes of 6 figures a month and all of that, this is not just from selling the products. There's multiple streams of income. So we get paid multiple times, because now not only do we make money from selling, we then started building distributors. And then the distributors then said, you know what, Junior, I also want to start building my own team. Then what the company does, it's got all the systems in place. You've got no overheads. You don't have employees. You don't have to worry about stock taking, all of those things. The company will send the products all the way to your customers. There's already systems in place. Whoever you join with, they're going to plug you into their structure, and you'll get the support and training. And eventually there's also going to be events where you guys are going to attend and meet the very successful distributors that already have changed their lives completely through the business opportunity, right? So let me actually now start explaining the ways there is 6 ways of earning, but there's 5 that I'm going to touch on, but I'm actually going to touch on 3. We've got retail profit, wholesale profit, royalties, monthly production bonuses, and the annual bonuses that you get when you're at the top 1%, and you've got someone at the top 1% where you then now qualify for an annual bonus of, I don't even want to say the amounts if we're legally allowed to say it, but whoa, this is why you guys need to sign up, right? So when you're a brand new member, distributors already start on a 25% discount to sell the products. So already by joining, you've got the first benefit of being in the business. As a distributor, let's look at this example. Most of you guys are in South Africa. Some of you maybe are in Botswana. Maybe some of you guys are in America currently. So let's look at this example now, where as a distributor, you start on a 25% discount. And let's say you sell a 1,000 Rand program. As a distributor at 25%, you then, someone says to you, hey, I want to buy the products. How much is this program? You're going to say it's 1,000 Rand for these products. The customer pays the money to your account, and because you're at 25%, you're going to go on your Herbalife profile and you're going to add the products to your cart, your client's home address, and Herbalife is not going to charge you 1,000 Rand. That is the customer price. They didn't sign up for the benefits like you, right? Then the company is going to charge you only at 25% off. So they will take about 750 Rand from your account. The leftover 250 Rand is your money that you can use either to buy your own products. This is also in Pula, or let's say in dollars. If it's $100 and you sell a $100 program, you make $25. But then now when you get to the next level, the 35% discount, and you've got, let's say, your first 5 customers, now you're at a higher discount and the company upgrades it to a 35% discount. That same program where they pay you either 1,000 Rand, 1,000 Pula, or $100, you now make 35%. So instead of making 250 like as a member, as a senior consultant, you make 350 Rand for selling the same program. But then guess what, guys? As you keep on getting more customers and you get to the 42% discount called the qualified producer, the company says, whoa, you are getting so many customers. We're even going to incentivize you with a higher discount, right? We're going to put you on 42%. So now your customers, they order the $100 program or 100 or 1,000 Pula or 1,000 Rand program. You make either $42 if you sold the $100 program, 420 Rand if you sold a 1,000 Rand program, or 420 Pula if you're in Botswana, right? I'm just converting in the different currencies for you guys to understand. And then ultimately, this is the Black Friday level. It's called the supervisor level, where you now get your products at half price and you start unlocking your higher and multiple streams of income. Now, when your client gives you either $100, 1,000 Pula, or 1,000 Rand, half of the money that they put into your account is going to be yours. And now you can end up buying yourself the products for free. And you're also going to qualify for the leadership level, where you can come attend the leadership development weekends once you sign up. But you don't need to know about that. All you need to know is how the money is made, right? So let's go to the next slide. Then wholesale profits. This is the second stream of income. Now, let's say currently now you are signing up some distributors. Let's say even if you are a brand new member now, you are at 25%, you sign up your first member, and then your member orders products. You will not be paid wholesale, because the first benefit of that member is the same benefit as you both at 25%. So what you need to do, you need to get to 35%. And when you're at 35% and your member's at 25%, when your member gets a customer that orders for 1,000 Rand, for example, your member is going to make the 25% profit, where they're going to make 250, but you're going to make 10% of that 1,000 Rand, where 10% will be paid to you, and you will be paid either 20 Rand or 200 Rand. It's just 10% of your members' customers' order. Let me just say that, right? I hope that makes sense. But now if you want to get paid more, you want to get to the 42% discount, where the difference between your discount and whoever you bring in becomes bigger. So your profit at 42%, when you now have members, will be between 7 and 17% wholesale profit. But now, this is the easiest way to explain it from. Get to the 50% discount with the plan that they are going to give you, right? And at 50%, now when you sign up a member at 25%, and this member 25% sells a 1,000 Rand program and makes 250, Herbalife is going to also take 250 and is also going to pay you as the sponsor the following month on the 15th. If you want more than 250, what happens when you sign 10 distributors and they all sell those programs? Now you get the 10 distributors' profits times 10 being paid into your account on the 15th of the month. The second stream of income. Now let's get to the next stream of income, which is called royalties, right? This is the money that actors get paid. You know, Michael Jackson, he's no longer alive, but every time everyone plays his music, he always generates an income, and that money gets paid to his family. So in Herbalife, if you build a sustainable business, you can earn royalty income like actors and musicians. So this example basically shows that you build and maintain a solid team. You can earn 1% up to 5% of your team sales, right? So basically, that means that if you sign the first 5 members, these are your first level members, and when they get to supervisor, they are what they are called your first line supervisors. When your supervisors are following the same plan as you, and they create their own supervisors, your members, your supervisors become your second level supervisors. You will also earn anything between 1 and 5% of those supervisors' production. And then if those supervisors also start getting their own supervisors, as you guys can see here on the slide, your first level, second level, and third level of supervisors, you can earn 1% up to 5% of your first 3 levels of supervisors. Guys, this 1% to 5% may sound like a little bit of money. It's not like a 10% raise at work. This 1% could be 1% of R1,000,000 worth of production, right? 1,000,000 or 1% of 250,000 rands. So what happens when you get 5% of R1,000,000 rands production? That's where it gets exciting. You can make money from selling, you can get paid wholesale, and you can get paid royalties. Those are the 3 income streams. So these are the 3 income streams I want to focus on. The other ones is when you join and you then start learning the business as well. I just wanted you guys to get a little bit of that training as well. Then the monthly production bonuses that you also get paid actually on the 20th of the month when you get to a level called global expansion, actually world team. You can actually start getting monthly and annual bonus of up to 1% to 7% of your entire team. So even if you have 5, 7 levels of supervisors, you can earn a bonus on the 20th of the month. So you get paid daily sales from the daily sales you make. Your wholesale profit, you get paid on the 15th together with your royalties. And then on the 20th of the month, you get your monthly production bonuses as well. And if you then also start building an international business, oh my goodness, you're then going to start getting paid in other currencies, right? So you've got the opportunity to earn monthly production bonuses, 1 to 7% of your team in the marketing plan. So guys, guess what? We've got people all over the world on this call, 641 people on the call. Guys, believe it or not, my fiance and I have built business in over 31 countries. We are also earning in dollars as well. So we get paid in rands on the 15th, and in our dollar account, we get paid in dollars for our overseas business. Then on the 20th, we get paid on the 15th, on the 20th in dollars, and also on the 20th in rand. So we get paid 4 times there and the sales that we make as well. So you could have your cousin in America, and then they also know someone in Japan. You can build your business everywhere. And guess what? The business keeps track of all your production all over the world. So you don't have to stress yourself and calculate your production. The systems are in place. The world is becoming a small place. You can track your business with your phone and your laptop. You just use your Herbalife app. It tells you, hey, you've got this much production. And then it will also tell you how much you're going to get paid. And all the systems are put in place. So is there another slide as well? So what is your next step? All this money that I told you guys about, it does not start without you saying yes. You might be fired up right now. It doesn't matter. It's what you're going to do straight after this. Remember, I went to my first meeting. Remember, I said no for 2 years. I always said, I don't have money. But when they explained, this is how much money you can make, I don't know how the exact amount came out of my pocket. Out of nowhere, I've got money to sign up. And I got started, and not paying to sign up is not getting started. You sign up and you order your products for your transformation and you get activated. That's how you get started. So your coach will recommend a program to you, but anyone that usually starts, we would always recommend the starting program is called the STAMP program. Your shake, your tea, your alu, your multifiber and protein drink mix. And if you're a bodybuilder and muscle builder like me, you would add the rebuild strength. So that's what I would say that you need to do. The sign up fee in South Africa is 710 Rand, I think 650 Pula. And then the other currencies overseas, America, it's $42, in 82 pounds. And yeah, so you guys can see in Canada, it's $94. I already know because I'm speaking to people overseas, right? And that's basically the marketing plan section. 150 Pula for Botswana. So now we're going to hear from people that are not where I am in the business, but people that are earning an income. So we're going to start off with the first person to share the story, which is Brandon, world team member. And please, what powerful story, my brother. Over to you.
All right. Good evening, guys. Good evening, guys. Can you guys hear me?
Loud and clear.
All right. All right. Thank you so much, guys. My name is Brandon, based in Johannesburg, Albertine, right? I joined Herbalife in 2020 when I was just looking for a way to make some extra income and also to be fit, right? Because I was just living in a very unhealthy lifestyle, right? So I joined this business through a friend of mine whom I saw results from, right? So now that's when I started using the product with the shake. I love the shake. I got results, and then people started asking me what I was using, That's why now I started getting some few clients here and there. started building my business up. You know, from 2020, I managed to build my business up to the level of Well Team this year, right? Actually, I've got a story that's relatable to Usneteva, right? The money that I used to join the business opportunity, I also got it from my girlfriend who sponsored me with that money, you know, because I was broke and also as financially skilled student, you know. So now I build my business up. Right now, I'm currently a Well Team member. Built my business in almost 8 countries currently, because now I'm earning in dollars and also South African currency, you know. So yeah, and my current income is around from 10 to 15,000 rand every month. So thank you so much, Herbalife. Let's go.
We are now going to hear from Pelma, World Team member all the way from Botswana. Pelma, are you there?
Yes.
Over to you.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Pelma Malus, all the way from Botswana. I'm 32 years old. I'm a mother of 1 boy. Am I audible?
Loud and clear.
Am I audible? Am I audible? I'm 32 years old. I'm a mother of 1 boy. I'm currently in a level called World Team. It's been 5 years with this amazing opportunity. Honestly, when I came on board, I wanted to help change the situation at home, because I grew up 29 years at home without electricity. And I'm really proud and happy to say 2022, I managed to help change the situation with all the money that I got from Herbalife. I'm truly grateful for this opportunity, and I'll never take it for granted. Thank you. Take it away, Junior.
All right, and we're going to hand it back over to the MC for the next slot. So, MC, are you there? All right, no problem. The next speaker for the next slot, we're going to be hearing from someone in the top 1%. Remember, I told you guys that don't go looking for your wife. Now you're now messaging each other on the Zoom call. Let's get married. Let's get married. No, guys. You work, you change your life, you get healthy, you get sexy, you learn the business and all of that. And this is actually the person that I ran into at the warehouse when I was signing up her brother. And I was like, who's this woman? This one? You know, one day is one day. I'm still working on my goals. When I hit the top 1%, I already know who is going to be my Makoti. You know the vibes. And he is now my secret rep. And guys, I won't lie, this has been the most coachable person. She listens. She's literally my second brain. And she just regurgitates my logic back to me. And I couldn't have been more proud as a fiance and a husband to introduce the next speaker, my fiance, Selina Mahlati. No, Koza. Over to you, baby.
Getting emotional now. Where's the MC? I think it would have been better if it was the MC, because now my smiles are towards the ears, right? Thank you so much for the warm introduction. Good evening, everybody. As you have heard, I am Selina. This amazing opportunity, or let me say product, found me just over 7 years ago. The nice thing about this opportunity is that you can either start from inspiration or desperation, but anybody can make it. You don't have to come from an unfortunate background to make it in this business, or you don't have to think, I already have my finances sorted, I don't need the opportunity. The opportunity is for everybody. I'm sure you guys have already seen there's multiple streams of income which everybody can access, right? Because money is not everything in life, but everything needs money, right? So I got started from inspiration on my side, where I needed to lose a whole lot of amount of weight. I was doing my first year as a student, and I was starting to do promotions at big super spas during the weekends just to get myself some extra income. And that resulted in me gaining so much weight. I already was obsessed with reading books, still am. So with one of the books that I was reading, I saw that the real wealth in life starts with health. So before I even had a plan of action for my life, I then took a decision to start fixing my personal health first. As you can see, my transformation, I've lost weight, over 10 kgs my first 3 months. I started feeling amazing and looking amazing. And when I heard that I could help other people and make an income, I then decided to stop traveling far to make money just to learn how to sell, but to actually now positively impact people through what I'm also doing and what I'm using. So that's how I found myself in the business, through people seeing my transformation and looking at the growth that I had. Before this opportunity, I could not even communicate the way I am, no matter how much I thought I could work on my mindset. It's artwork to be able to connect with people and deliver. So in this opportunity, you're not just going to learn how to make money, but you're going to learn how to build relationships. Because in life, if you really, really want to get wealthy, you first focus on your health and being able to build relationships, because once you can build relationships, it doesn't matter how much money you've made, but the person you've become. So as you guys have heard, the lifestyle is amazing. We travel the world with our families. After my studies, I then decided to go full-time in the business with my partner. I was already teachable before I went full-time with him in the background, and that's how I came in on fire and just started executing everything that he was always teaching me. He's actually the person that made me unemployable, because already when I was studying, his story and his income at the time was already inspiration for me. So I'm so grateful for this opportunity. We've been to the USA. We've got like 10-year US visas. Never did I imagine myself in my late 20s having 10-year visa to the United States, where I can just wake up and book a flight. And it's all through this opportunity. Maybe you want to leave a legacy. That's part of our plan also. So this opportunity is for everybody. We travel with our family, took our parents to Thailand. We just came back like a month or two ago from Mauritius. We are about to travel again in the next few weeks to London. We're going to travel again in December, going to Amsterdam. So we're super, super grateful. And we hope you're going to be part of us one day so that we can travel the world together and see more possibilities. So thank you so much. That's it from my story. And now I'm going to be introducing this amazing, 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 powerful lady, guys. She is authentic. Like when she just starts to speak, I don't even want to say more. I've got so much respect for her. She's one of the people that actually inspired me as a young lady with big dreams, that, you know what, this lifestyle is possible. So let me just hand it over to her. Please give me some fires in the chat box and help me welcome Executive President Team 20K, Linda Mbunyuza. Over to you.
Oh, wow. You guys fire me up. I'm so excited. Like I am burning. Like you guys are burning me. All the stories are absolutely amazing. My name is Linda Mbunyuza. I actually don't like to be based anywhere because I'm a citizen of the world. I'm a wife, I'm a mother. Herbalife founded me in 2014. And at that time, I was so broken. I remember so well. I mean, all my friends or people around me were succeeding, proceeding. They had some direction in life. And here I was. I was in university. I fell pregnant, and my father said to me, since you're a mother now, since you decided to be a mom, sweetheart, you're going to have to find yourself a job. Maybe you can go ask for a job at Spa or wherever. I remember at that time, I looked at myself, I was thinking, oh my goodness, I am not ready to be one of those CC who are going to say plastic. So I thought, you know what? I don't know what I'm going to do with myself. I didn't envision my life to be this way. And I remember I went like to myself. I had to reflect, and I said, you know what? I said, you know, God, universe, please make me attract people who are going to mentor me. I want something, I want direction. And I think that's the time where Herbalife found me. And it's so crazy. Herbalife found me through being a customer, because a friend of mine said to me, you know, friend, you need to look good. So there's this salon where Abu Kanyibao and all these celebrities go to that salon, fix your body. So I never thought I'm going to meet Herbalife at that time. So I went to the salon just to fix my body. And my plan, actually, like my friend's plan, actually, my friend said to me, if you go to that salon and fix your body, you might find yourself a blesser. So I thought, oh my God, I'm going to find myself a blesser. Let me just look fabulous. That's all. Went to the salon, got introduced to the Herbalife products. And it's so crazy because within 3 months, I lost 15 kgs and 52 centimeters around my body. I felt so amazing and I felt so excited. And I remember my sponsor tricked me because I had such great results. And he said to me, you know what? I've got this a showcase on Saturday. Come, I want to show your results. Listen, guys, on my first day, when I went to an opportunity meeting like this, 10 years ago, actually, I went with like a 6-inch red bottom, gold dress because I was ready to show my results. And I got to that meeting like this one we have today, and I heard about this Marcus story, and I heard about these stories that we've just heard. So when I got there, I realized that, oh my goodness, there's this opportunity that is offered to any person. You know, it's either you are rich or poor, anybody can do this. It's an opportunity where any person from across the globe can become, like people who are normal like me, you can become whatever you want. So I was like, oh my goodness, then what do I need to do? What do I need to do to be successful in this company? And my sponsor at that time, they said, no, it's easy. I was like, what the hell? What am I supposed to do? And they said, you have to use the product, you have to wear your button, and you have to talk to people. I could not believe, are these people for real? Are they saying to me, I just have to use the product, talk to people and wear the button and I'm going to be successful? I was like, I'm all in. And I went from being the broke person that I was, acting rich, to being a person who was creating income for myself. And then I forgot, I mean, I remember my first year within Herbalife, we traveled, I think, to Barcelona. And I remember on my way to Barcelona, I realized, oh my goodness, I am becoming my own blesser. So I'm so grateful that at the end of the day, my friend had to at this plan, but life and Herbalife offered me to be my own blesser. And that journey, guys, came at a different time for us, because I remember very well at that time, we didn't have a lot of people like me and you that were at the top 1%. And it's so crazy because at that time, we had to like just run with the internet. Some of us, we had to Google people or find the people in the United States that were successful or that looked like us that were successful so that we can emulate something. So I was so fortunate to have one of these people that I'm about to introduce to you guys as one of the people I had to look up to. She was all the way from Botswana, but at that time, I think she was around Pretoria. So this lady, her name is Dr. Virginia Chapete. So I had to Google her, find out about her. I related to her story. And I thought, you know what, guys, if this lady can do it, so can I. So what an inspiration, guy. Anything is possible. Please help me welcome the amazing friend of mine, loving, sweet, teachable, teaching, mentor to so many people, our 30K executive president's team member, 30K, Dr. Virginia Chapete.
Thank you so much, my amazing friend. My goodness, guys, what an amazing call. Good evening. It's really great to see all of you. And from my side, I just want to say it's an honor and a privilege for me to be sharing my story tonight. I am Dr. Virginia Chapete, like Linda has said already. I'm a medical doctor by profession. I've been a Herbalife distributor for 14 years, which is really amazing. I grew up in a township here in Botswana called Mogoditane. I come from a rough background, a background of poverty, a background of domestic violence. I always say when I think about my childhood, I cannot think about, a lot of happy moments. What I remember is all the sad moments. What I remember is all the beatings. What I remember is all the emotional abuse. That's the kind of background that I grew up in. When I was young, my mom was a street vendor. She was the one putting food on the table for us. And I also became a street vendor as well when I was waiting for my Form 5 results, because she wasn't making enough, So I had to do something as well when I was done with my Form 5, to be able to make money and help her. So I was a street vendor. Our Form 5 results came out. I was one of the top students in the country, which meant I could study anything I wanted to study. I went to University of Botswana to do my pre-medical program. And you can imagine, as someone who was studying pre-med, cream of the crop, I was selling airtime to be able to make extra cash for myself. So that's my background in a nutshell. After 3 semesters, I was in the top 35. I got transferred to Pretoria to study medicine. And as a medical student in a foreign country, my first time outside Botswana, I was selling airtime. You can imagine how desperate I was to be able to make extra cash for myself, because I was sponsored by the government. I was getting allowance from the government, and that allowance wasn't enough. So I had to learn to fend for myself because I knew that I couldn't get money from home. So I was selling airtime in a foreign country as a foreign student, but unfortunately the profit that I was making from that airtime wasn't enough. And that's when I found myself in that desperate space where I was looking for something else. Thank goodness someone invited me to a Herbalife meeting. I'm so grateful that I got that invite to a Herbalife meeting, because at that meeting, everything changed for me. I listened to all the stories. I wasn't really interested in the product testimonials, losing weight, gaining weight, having more energy. I wasn't interested in all of that. I was interested in the income testimonials. I was inspired by people who were doing this business part-time, full-time, making extra cash for themselves. So I got out of that meeting super inspired. I didn't really know much about the company, but because of the inspiration that I got from the stories, I knew that it was something that I would want to do. So I got back to the person who had invited me to the meeting. I got started immediately. And of course, all of us start first with the product. Even though I came in for the money and I wanted to make money, I knew that I had to start first by using the product and get results on the product and have the confidence that I needed to be able to share the products with other people. So I got started on the products. I managed to manage my weight. I lost 10 kg, maintained it over the years. But in 2019, 2020, due to some health challenges and then later on becoming pregnant, I gained a lot of weight. So what you are seeing on the screen right now is my latest result. Last year, December, I got to a point where I said, you know what, enough is enough. I need to work on my results. I know that I can lose all that weight again. So you are looking at my brand new results right now, guys. I look amazing. I feel fantastic. My energy is over the roof. I use a lot of products every day. If we have it in Herbalife, I don't buy it anywhere else. So I'm really, really grateful for the products. But remember, I came in for the business, and my goodness, my life was completely transformed. In my first month, just recommending the product and helping people to lose weight, I managed to make 1,000 profit. As a fourth-year medical student, I was already earning over 30,000. And this was with hard work and consistency, committing time to my business every day, doing what needed to be done. When I completed my studies in 2015, I was already at a level that we call Global Expansion Team 2.5. I was already earning over 50,000, and it was just beyond amazing. At the moment, I'm at the top 1% in the company. My life has completely transformed. And for me, what I'm grateful for is not only what I've managed to do for myself over the years, I'm also grateful for what I've managed to do for my family. Taking them out of that one-roomed house, which was sitting room, bedroom, everything in one room, and being able to build a house for them. That's what this opportunity can do for you if you are willing to put in the work and do what needs to be done. So like I said, my life has completely transformed. I've been able to travel the world, speaking in world stages, which is really amazing. On these pictures, I was speaking in Germany in front of 16,500 people. You can imagine someone who comes from Botswana, someone who comes from a poverty-stricken background, inspiring people on stage, 16,500 people. So with Herbalife, it doesn't matter where you come from. It doesn't matter what has happened to you in the past. This opportunity can completely change your life. The other picture, I was speaking in Barcelona. The other one, I was in the UK. I don't know where I was in that other one. But I've really traveled the world, and I've had the opportunity to share my story in world stages and inspire people, which is really amazing. So these are some of the countries I've been to. I've been to places like Switzerland. I've been to Dublin. I've been to Portugal, North Carolina, Los Angeles, Singapore. I always say, imagine if it wasn't for this opportunity, why would I need to go to Singapore? You know, that's one country where I'm always like, if it wasn't for Herbalife, I wouldn't have gone to Singapore. So I've traveled the world, like I said, and many of these were paid vacations, which is really, really amazing. You can imagine the company paying for you to go on a paid vacation to Greece, paid vacation to Mauritius, paid vacation to Zanzibar, to Turkey, you know, and you can take whoever you want to take, which is really, really amazing. So I've been able to enjoy all of that. These are just some of the pictures from the vacations. Here we were in Greece in 2016. I took my cousin to Greece, and she was getting out of the country for the very first time, making her passport for the very first time, which is really, really amazing. So she went to Greece with me. Here we were in Turkey. I was with my partner. You know, it was really, really amazing. We actually went to Cappadocia first. These are some of the places that people only see on Instagram, you know, Cappadocia. Then we went to Istanbul. Then we went to Antalya for the Herbalife vacation. After the Herbalife vacation, we then went to Pamukkale. And we were able to do that, you know, because of working hard on our business and making sure that we are transforming people's lives every day. This was in Mauritius, where we went with our daughter. You can imagine at only 1 year being able to travel first class, business class to Mauritius, which is really, really amazing. And it's all because of hard work. It's all because of doing what needs to be done day in and day out. That's why we are able to give her these kind of experiences. And she's having a completely different childhood from the one that I've had. Here we were, one of the pictures over there, I was in Switzerland, then we were in Dublin, then we were in France, we were in Portugal. It's really, really amazing. And then new millionaire team leadership experience, when you get to the level that is called millionaire team, you know, you are able to qualify for this experience in London, which is really, really amazing. This was in North Carolina, where we actually got to see where our products are produced, you know, seeing the production line from that powder coming out of those things, getting into the canisters, getting checked in different labs and stuff like that. We were able to experience that in North Carolina. And of course, a picture from Singapore. But for me, something that I'm really, really grateful for is being able to visit our founder, Mark Hughes, at his grave when we were in Los Angeles. It's one of the moments I'll forever cherish. And that's one of the pictures there at the top. Okay, so in a nutshell, guys, I came in for the money. I fell in love with the products. I use them every day. My life has completely transformed, not only my life, but my family's life and thousands of people's lives out there that I've been able to touch directly and indirectly. And on top of that, I managed to meet my partner in the business, which is really, really amazing. So I'm really, really grateful for Herbalife for multiple reasons. And of course, I'm grateful for the guy who introduced me to this business, this amazing couple, Tony and Anaísa Pinero, who are my sponsors. So thank you so much, guys. That's my story in a nutshell. I'm going to hand it over to our MC to wrap it up for us. So over to you, Snetemba.
Oh my goodness. Wow. What a night. What a call. I mean, the stories. Thank you so much to all of you guys. You were incredible. Thank you once again to our special guest, Dr. V. Thank you so much for the experience. I mean, 14 years. How amazing is that? So let's give you some fire. Let's give you some round of applause. But guys, next meeting, we are going to supervisor school. Unfortunately, I know some of the other guys in the call. Guys, you are not supervisors, and some of you guys, you just came in the call, you know, just to get to understand who we are as the company exactly. And I'm sure already with the stories and the information that you've got here, you already made your decision that you want to be part of this company. And guess what? It's possible for you to make it to supervisor so that you can attend all these calls that are happening. If you're not a supervisor yet, just make sure you qualify as a supervisor before this event so that you can be part of it. Why it's so important, guys? This guy is coming all the way from UK. He's a #1 recruiter at this point, a millionaire team member. He's a doctor. And I gotta tell you guys, I don't want to get in details in his story. I gotta tell you guys what he's gonna be bringing, the value is gonna be bringing in the call. It's incredible. If you are someone who has supervisors as well, you want to make sure that you bring those supervisors within that call. So you want to start having your list right now, because the call, it's going to be a game changer. Once again, guys, we're going to be having the HOM once again, and we're going to be having CISO, the executive presence team member, and she's going to be getting in details in her story and how she has built her business, and throughout building this business, what is it that she managed to get in Herbalife Nutrition. So you want to make sure you come through. You don't want to say you know the story because she haven't really get in details in her story. So you're going to be getting an opportunity to hear her full story. Guys, but the biggest thing that I think we are all excited for, the Summer Spectacular that is coming up in November, guys. Let me tell you about this event. This is the event that is a game changer for a lot of people. And this is the event that you want to buy your ticket, right? Just like I said. We having, guys, oh my goodness. Guys, I don't want to say a lot, but one thing that I want to tell you right now, you want to buy your ticket right now. But once you buy your ticket right now, you're going to be asking yourself this question, but how many people will I bring with me? Do you guys get what I'm saying? And lastly, guys, what I can say is, decisions are made in the events. And you can tell by how you're feeling right now. You're feeling fired up, you feel like you're going to do this thing. But imagine if you can always bring a lot of people in every meeting that you're attending, how you're going to be feeling as a team. That means you'll be all going to the next level. And lastly, we had Linda in the call. Linda, I was very touched, to hear your story, because I remember just 8 years ago when I attended a meeting like this, the Summer Spectacular, you were on stage, you were so beautiful, you had the confidence, you were a brand new millionaire team member, and I was sitting at the back as the supervisor, and I was looking at you on stage, and I was like, there's the young person who's killing this thing. And I just want to say thank you for what you've created, for Southern Africa, because from that time on, we believed that there was the space for us as young people in this company. And thank you for that, because our lives since then has never been the same again. But as I always say, guys, this is just the beginning. And the question is to all of us in this call, guys, what do we want people to say in the next 1 year, 2 years, 3 years time to come, 5 years to come? We've got to start setting the standards right now. We've got to start paving the way right now. We've got to stand up and just start doing what has to be done right now. And so many guys like Leon and all the other guys, they're already qualified for the Premier League. And those are the guys that are really doing the deal, really paving the way, working so hard. They are the people that are getting to be qualified to be turned, to get to be qualified to be top 10 volume producers in the country. Those are the people, guys. We appreciate you. Guys, you are doing the deal. You are showing us how to do this thing. Let's all go, guys, and just make sure we qualify for the Premier League. We buy all the tickets. Please, let's unmute ourselves and we go crazy for our special guest, Dr. Virginia. Let's go. Let's go.
Thank you,